Hello, everybody. It is me again, LaToya from Infinite Nature, and it's been a minute since I've made another video. And the reason why I haven't made videos is just because every time that I intend on making it, by the time I am ready to make it, I'm tired or I'm engaged in something else. So that's the reason why. But there's been a lot of topics that have been on my mind, and I intend on making some food demos, so stay tuned for those. And the reason why I wanted to get on today was because if some of you have been following my pregnancy journey, you would know that I plan on having a home birth. I do have a midwife, and overall the journey has been very great. I am happy that I chose my midwife, and I'm happy about going through the process of home birth. That's my intention. I'm doing October 4th. And right now I'm in my third trimester. I just hit my third trimester last week. So I'm 7 months pregnant, and it's just crazy because it's like 11 weeks from now is my due date. So it's like really dwindling down. It's amazing how this whole experience has been. I remember when I was 11 weeks pregnant, and now I'm like 11 weeks away, and it's just like, whoa. But the reason why I wanted to get on is because I wanted to talk about my feelings about home birth. And I'm realizing that a lot of us are misinformed when it comes to home birth. And yeah. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because there was somebody that, now I believe they were like joking, but they were kind of serious, but they said it a couple of times, and I'm just like, okay, like what's really good? And I realized they said it multiple times to my own husband. And they were pretty much trying to say in a joking way that we should have our baby at a hospital. And I'm just like, what? It's just interesting just to see how other people respond to a person when they desire to have a home birth. And I could understand that that person may not really have been aware of the benefits that you have with home birth, and how, you know, at one point in time it was common in America to have home births. Some of our grandparents and great-grandparents that was the norm, you know, they were born at home. So I'm very confident in my choice and my decision, so I wasn't like offended or anything like that. I do understand that things can happen, and that you know, if an emergency happens and my midwife advises us to go to the hospital, then I'll absolutely would, you know, of course, oblige to that. But as of now, there's no reason for me to go to a hospital, because I'm comfortable with doing it at home. I feel like every woman has a right to, you know, choose whatever type of experience they like to have. If you prefer to be at the hospital, that's completely fine. And if you prefer to be home birth, that's completely fine. However, I'm learning that it is very important for us as people to really educate ourselves about, you know, these type of things, because if you don't really educate yourself or get the research or do research, you can really be taken advantage of, or not be given the proper treatments. And as I've repeated in previous videos, one of the reasons why me and my husband, well, me personally, specifically me, one of the reasons why I desire to have a home birth is because of watching the movie The Business of Being Born. I watched it like 5 years ago for the first time, and that was confirmation for me that, you know, I desired to have my child at home when that time would come. At that time, I wasn't even thinking about having a baby. Me and my husband, we were like new into dating, so we were focused on getting to know each other. So I wasn't thinking about children and having children at that time. But I started to read the book Pushed, and that further confirmed that, you know, I can see myself having a home birth, and my husband was always on board with having a home birth. So it's good when you have a partner who is comfortable with doing a home birth, because some people may not be on the same page. One person may want to do home birth and the other partner may not want to, you know. So I would just encourage people to just do research and to educate yourself so that you can see the benefits of both and like the pros and cons of both, or whatever the case may be. Me personally, I just feel like the only reason why I need to be at the hospital is for an emergency. That's just how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? I just feel more comfortable in my own space, and I feel energy easily, and I just don't want everybody's energy around me. If I was to be at the hospital, to be like just on edge. It can be intense, you know, when you're about to have a child, and I don't need all of that. I just want it to be in my own space where I'm comfortable, where I feel safe, where I got, you know, the midwife, I got, you know, my husband, I got a loved one with me, and that's it. I just go through the process. I trust my body. I trust that everything will be okay, and if we have to make changes, then we'll just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't want no pressure. You know, I work with the pain as it comes, you know, but it's going to be well worth it. But I just want to encourage people to always be firm about your choices. Don't allow other people to try to sway you or anything like that. Stand firm in what you desire. And you know, some people in your family or your friends or whatever, they may not be familiar with a lot of the things that you may be doing during your pregnancy if you are pregnant. But you know, that's the opportunity to teach. That's an opportunity to share information. One thing that I appreciate about my mother is that she's open to learning more about what's going on with me and what I desire, the choices that I desire, because everybody's birthing experience is different. So I appreciated her. She did watch The Business of Being Born, and she appreciated the information. She learned a lot from it, and she now understands why we chose to do a home birth. So that's all that I wanted to talk about today. That is just important for us as women in particular, that we speak up for ourselves, that we don't allow no one to sway us into making choices that we don't want to make, unless we truly know from our heart of all hearts that, you know, that this is the best for myself and for my child. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day or evening whenever you're watching this. And just check and just keep looking out for videos. And also, you can always go on Instagram, and there you can see the different types of foods that me and my husband eat. Like, you get to see the foods I'm eating while I'm pregnant, or just little things that I may post that's in alignment with holistic health and wellness and living or whatnot. So you can go to Infinite Nature #1 the actual number 1, or you can go to Facebook at Infinite Nature. You can go to Twitter at Infinite Nature 1 or Tumblr at Infinite Nature. And if you're interested in like doing a consultation with me in regards to health, and you need support when it comes to like meal planning, or wanting to change your diet from a plant-based diet to a, not from a plant-based diet, from a from like a meat eating diet to a plant-based diet, you can definitely hit me up and at loveinfinitenature.com for a consultation, meal plans. I do personalized meal plans, and I could be there to support you. So it's loveinfinitenature.com again. So thank you once again for taking the time to watch this, and see you soon.